Hello everyone, so for today's tutorial we'll learn how to get into supported headstand using the wall, and if you already know how to use the wall, then your question will be, how do I get into headstand without using the wall? What do I want to look out for? What can I do? Is it because my core is not strong enough? Is it because my arms are not in the right position? Why do I feel so much tension in the neck? So I'm gonna address all your little questions today that will help you progress in your supported headstand. So let's all start with downward dog to warm up. Stretch your hands forward, tuck the toes, lift the knees off the ground, and walk out your legs. Stretch your hamstrings. One thing for sure, that when you're upside down, the hamstrings are very important. And I'll teach you 5 poses that you want to do before you get into your headstand. So they can be done after your vinyasa practice or any practice, but just using these 5 poses to especially warm up the core and the hamstrings even more. Come forward to plank, stack the shoulders, drop your knees, chest, chin. Cobra, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Breathe. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 1. Drop your knees down onto the ground. Pick up your block. If you don't have one, that's fine. You can use a chair. Chair works as well. You want to place your hands on the block. You can choose this height, or you can go a little deeper by going all the way to the top height. Walk your knees back and melt the forehead down or your chest down, allowing your upper back to open. So later when you get into your headstand, there will be less tension in your neck and your shoulders if your upper back is not so tense. And then breathe into the sides of your body. Exhale through your lower belly, starting to bring your awareness to your core center. Soften the upper back as you exhale. So if you're very tight in your back, I would suggest staying here for 1 to 1.5 minutes. Anything more than that, you might feel like you're gonna feel numbness in the shoulders. And I mean, is that good or bad? I would prefer not to feel numb. That's just a sign of blood being cut off, or like blood circulation is being cut off. So we want to open enough but not feel so much tension in the shoulders from compression. And lift the chest up. Slowly release. You're going to turn the block to this height. If you're very tight, I suggest the flatter part. If not, use level 2. So as you lose level 2, you want to place the block just underneath your bra line. Once you're there, just let your head hang and just extend your legs. Breathe into the sides of your body. Breathe into your lungs. So the first step is to open up your shoulders and your back. So the first one, just now what we did earlier, and this one, it's considered the first step, the shoulders and the upper back. If you want more, you can always reach your arms over your head or just rest your arms along the sides. If your neck feels sensitive, you can always place another block of towel under your head. So here, if you want more time to release, then you stay for 2 to 3 minutes, if that feels good. Continue to breathe into your ribcage, breathe into your chest. and slowly help yourselves up. Next, in order to stretch your hamstrings, let's go to the wall. Have your bum against the wall and let your head hang. Soften your knees, don't lock your knees. So soften your knees and let your head hang like that. Right, just with the bum on the wall, it allows you to slide your hips up, giving you a little bit more support to stretch your hamstrings. The more open you are at the back of your legs and your lower back, the easier it is for you to get into your supported headstand. If you want to go deeper, you can release your hands to the ground or grab your ankles. If not, just grab your opposite elbows or let your arms hang and just stay there for the next few deep breaths. So step 2 is to stretch your hamstrings. Place your hands down and squat down. Okay, step 3 is to build strength in your core. Come onto your bum. If you want an extra challenge, you're gonna place a block on your shins. Well, if your block is very light, then the idea would be not to drop the block. If you're using a cock block, then it's gonna add a bit more weight, give you the extra challenge in your lower belly, which is what you want when you go upside down. Extend your arms. Lower halfway down, inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 1. Step 4. Build your shoulder strength. Come into your forearm plank. Feet together. Squeeze the bum. Walk your feet one step forward. Lift the bum up. Dolphin. Inhale, reach forward. Touch the knuckles with your chin. Exhale, press back 10. Inhale. Exhale 9. That's where you want your weight to be. Inhale. Exhale 8. Press the elbows down. Inhale. Exhale 7. Push away. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 1. Rest. So step 4 is to work on your dolphin, like dolphin push. And the 5th one we want to work on is to walk your feet forward to your hands or to your face as much as you can. So let's talk about setting up into headstand first. Interlace your fingers, but you don't want your palms to close. You want to keep a gap in between your hands to place your palms to wrap around the back of your head. So if I look at you like that, you can see my elbows flaring rather than my shoulders, right? So I want to squeeze my elbows in, not like that, but in line with the shoulders. So when you're in this position, make sure you're not doing this. Starting from sitting, draw your shoulders away from the ears. So you should feel, right, the size of your neck is long. So when you're upside down, what you want to avoid is the neck tensing like that. You want to push and draw your shoulders back. See the difference between this and this? Once you place your outsides of your palms down and your forearms down, tuck the toes under. Remember, shoulders wide, neck long. Learn to walk your feet forward as much as you can. And then lift the hips up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your feet back and rest. When you use the wall, before you kick the legs up, kicking the legs up isn't sustainable in the long term because when you overkick, can you imagine falling onto your back? You might end up hurting your neck. You might end up hurting your back. So this requires a little bit more patience when it comes to learning how to go upside down. So I'll show you in a bit how I'm going to use the wall. So once I'm here to the wall, I want to set up, opening the palms, getting the elbows down, getting the crown of the head down. We talked about this when we learned tripod, that you want to get the crown of the head down. Where's the crown of the head? It's like when you balance a book on top of your head, that's where you want the part of the head to be onto the ground. So once you're there, walk your feet forward as much as you can, and then learn how to draw your knees to your chest. So before extending the legs all the way up, learn how to draw your knees towards your chest first. So when you do so, see, neck definitely not here. Draw your shoulders back. Walk, walk, walk. Bend one knee, 5 counts. Bend the other knee, 5 counts. And then you rest. So 5 counts, 1 knee in. Feel how it feels to be upside down. And then go against the wall. Once you bring one knee in towards the chest, play around with lifting the other. So ideally, learn how to stay in the half position for at least 10 seconds before you learn how to take the legs up. Because if you can stay there for 10 seconds, naturally, when your legs extend up, which is a natural process you'll eventually do anyways, you know where to put your weight and you know how it feels like to be upside down. So weight on your forearms, press the elbows down, draw your shoulders back, keep the sides of your neck long. Always walk your feet in as much as you can before taking any of the legs up. So your headstand might not happen today, but just keep practicing on these tips, and I promise you sooner or later you will eventually be able to get into headstand.